Today I'm showing you how to make these unbelievable pumpkin cinnamon rolls. It's fall, I love this season with all of the flavors and the comfort food that is right up my alley. And these cinnamon rolls are ooey gooey delicious and just really freaking spectacular. The full recipe is in the description, so don't you worry, you guys are going to love this recipe.
So to get started, we have some active dry yeast that we are going to activate in some lukewarm water about 100 degrees with a pinch of sugar. Just stir that and let it sit for about 5 minutes. And you want it to get nice and foamy. That's how you know the yeast is really nice and active. So in our mixer bowl, we have our sugar, milk, egg, some vanilla, along with some melted unsalted butter that we've cooled to room temperature, and that foamy yeast mixture that took about 5 minutes. We're going to add in a cup of flour, beat that, and then add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 2.5 more cups of all-purpose flour, beating on a medium speed for about 5 minutes until a smooth elastic dough forms. Put it in a large greased bowl, cover with plastic, and this could take up to 2 hours to double in size. For the filling, we've got pumpkin puree with softened unsalted butter, a bunch of spices, cinnamon and nutmeg, with some sugar and brown sugar. You can do this in advance, mix it till smooth, and just set it aside at room temperature. Once your dough has doubled, you want to punch it down, turn it onto a clean floured surface, roll it out and trim it to get a nice, neat 9 by 13 inch rectangle. You can use a pizza cutter or a knife just to trim the edges and make it nice and neat, and save those scraps to make some ugly rolls. That's what I call them. I like to dust more cinnamon on the rectangle of dough and then spread all of that filling mixture on there, leaving just a little bit of a border to make it a little less messy. Roll it up along the long edge, and then I like to use unflavored dental floss just to get nice clean rolls. You want to cut it into 12 even-sized rolls, place them in a buttered 9 by 13 inch dish, cover loosely with plastic, and these could take up to an hour to proof in about double in size again. And you want to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. We're going to pour 1/2 cup of heavy cream over the rolls. This is going to help make them really nice and gooey, and they're going to bake for about 30 minutes until the internal temperature is 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Once they are, we're going to make the frosting for the top, which is cream cheese and softened unsalted butter with some powdered sugar and maple syrup. Really simple. You can also do this in advance. Keep it at room temperature until you're ready. Give the rolls a few minutes to set up outside the oven before putting that frosting on top and spreading it all over. Give them a few more minutes just to cool down so you don't burn your mouths. But I'm telling you guys, these are so good. You really need to try this recipe.
Now I told you guys, these are so good. Full recipe in the description. These are gooey, delicious, so soft. The flavor is unbelievable. They're actually not overly sweet, believe it or not. These are a favorite of mine every year. I kid you not. I make these in the fall, in the winter for the holidays. They are a real treat. Once again, full recipe is in the description along with links to my other social media, so please go check that out. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave me some comments, and of course, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.